Welcome to Crime Never Forgiven, where every mystery has a voice, where justice delayed is never justice denied, and where we no matter how much time has passed, the truth must be told. Tonight, we go back to a cold, snowy morning in Boulder, Colorado, to a house filled with Christmas decorations and hiding in the basement, a horror that would haunt the world forever. This is the story of JonBenét Ramsey, a beauty queen at 6 years old, brutally murdered, her killer never found, her name never forgotten. Because here, on Crime Never Forgiven, we don't just tell stories, we hunt shadows. December 26, 1996, Boulder, Colorado. A light snow has just dusted the rooftops. Fairy lights from Christmas still twinkle on lawns. But inside one mansion, something unimaginable is about to be discovered. She was only 6, a beauty queen, a dancer, a child. And in just one morning, JonBenét Ramsey became the face of America's greatest unsolved mystery. This is her story. It began at 5:52 a.m. A panicked voice crackled on the 911 line. Patsy Ramsey. 911. Police. We need help. There's a note, our daughter is gone. The caller was Patsy Ramsey. Wealthy, composed, a former Miss West Virginia. She claimed her daughter, JonBenét, was kidnapped in the night, and left behind was something no investigator had seen before. A 2.5-page ransom note, written inside the home. It read, "We are a group of individuals that represent a small foreign faction. We respect your business, but not the country that it serves. You will withdraw $118,000. Wait, $118,000? That was the exact amount of John Ramsey's annual Christmas bonus. Coincidence? Or clue? Police arrived shortly after. But the house, it wasn't treated like a crime scene. Friends were invited in. Furniture moved. Evidence trampled. Officers searched, but no forced entry. No open windows. No signs of struggle. JonBenét was missing, or so they thought. Hours later, around 1:05 p.m., something chilling happened. John Ramsey descended into the basement. He opened a small, windowless room, used for storage, and there he screamed. There lay the body of JonBenét, face up, duct tape over her mouth, her wrists tied. She was wrapped in a white blanket. A nylon cord around her neck tightened with a broken paintbrush to form a garrote. She had been strangled but also had a blow to the head, powerful enough to crack her skull, and more disturbing signs of possible sexual abuse. What kind of monster does this to a child? From the outside, the Ramseys were picture perfect. A millionaire tech executive, a socialite and pageant mom, their shining star. She sang, danced, won pageants. And Burke, her 9-year-old brother, quiet, reserved. But behind closed doors, investigators weren't so sure. Why didn't the Ramseys hear anything that night? Why were there pineapple and milk on the table, though Patsy said JonBenét went straight to bed? And then there's the ransom note. Too long, too emotional, containing phrases from Hollywood movies like Speed and Dirty Harry. Don't try to grow a brain, John. Experts said it read like a script, not like something written in haste. And handwriting analysts, most cleared John. But many weren't sure about Patsy. Was it written by the mother? Over the years, 3 major theories have emerged. Some believe an outsider broke in, hid in the house, waited for the Ramseys to sleep. There was a broken window in the basement, but no footprints in the snow, no signs of struggle, and nothing stolen. Some say Patsy, in a moment of rage, struck JonBenét perhaps after a bedwetting incident. Then John helped cover it up, stage the crime scene, write the ransom note, create a distraction. But no blood, no fibers linking Patsy. And would parents really garrote their own child? Burke Ramsey, just 9. Some suggest he struck JonBenét in anger, perhaps over pineapple, and his parents protected him. In 2016, Dr. Phil interviewed Burke. Dr. Phil, did you kill your sister, JonBenét? Burke, no. But his smile during the interview, nervous or chilling? In 2006, A shocking twist. John Mark Carr, a schoolteacher in Thailand, confessed. He claimed, "I was with JonBenét when she died. It was an accident." The media exploded, but when his DNA was tested it didn't match. He was lying. Just another false lead. Then, in 2008, Hope. Touch DNA from JonBenét's clothing didn't match any Ramsey family member. Was it the killers? The Boulder DA issued an apology. The Ramseys are no longer considered suspects. But critics said the DNA could be from factory contamination. Still no arrest. The case became a circus. The media tore into the Ramseys. TV shows, tabloids, sketches of Santa Claus as a suspect. Yes, Santa Claus. Even documentaries came out with opposite conclusions. Experts argued. So did families. Was it justice or just entertainment? JonBenét's face was everywhere. But her killer? Still free. Years passed. Patsy Ramsey died in 2006, never knowing who killed her daughter. John Ramsey remarried. He says he still prays for justice. Burke now lives a private life. Sued CBS in 2016 for defamation and won. As for the case, still open, still cold. Police say they're using the latest DNA tech. But after nearly 30 years, will there ever be an answer? Whoever killed JonBenét knew that house. They knew her. The garrote wasn't random. It was deliberate, controlled. The ransom note? Emotional, mocking. Was it someone seeking power? Or trying to confuse? This wasn't just murder. This was theater. And JonBenét was made a character in her final act. Each year, strangers still leave flowers on the Ramseys' old doorstep. True crime forums still argue. Podcasters still investigate. Some say justice was never served. Others that maybe we don't want the real answer. Because when innocence dies in such a cruel way, sometimes the truth is too dark to face. JonBenét would be in her 30s today. Maybe a teacher, a dancer, a mother. But all we have is a photograph, a pageant dress, and a haunting mystery. She was 6 years old. She went to bed on Christmas night. And she never woke up again. Her killer walked away into silence. This was the story of JonBenét Ramsey. JonBenét Ramsey would be 34 years old today. A life unlived. A soul silenced. Her face became a symbol. Her story a tragedy. And her death an open wound. If you have any information on the murder of JonBenét Ramsey, contact the Boulder Police Department. Because sometimes even the coldest cases can still burn with truth. This was crime never forgiven. If the past leaves a shadow, will be there. Until justice speaks. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and hit the bell icon. Because the next story might just be one the world tried to forget.